Good morning. This is the Board of Public Works and Safety in Kokomo, Indiana. Today is January 31st. Our first order of business today is to approve the minutes from the January 24th meeting.
Would make a motion to approve the minutes.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, items from Police and Fire. And first, we are going to consider the promotion of Jason Eller. This comes from Steve Stackhouse, our Deputy Chief. It is the recommendation of this office that Jason Eller be promoted from the position of Fire Inspector to the position of Division of Chief of Training. This date for the promotion would be effective January 28th if approved by the board. Can I get a motion on that, please?
Make a motion to approve the promotion of Jason Eller.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. With no further items for police or fire, move on to new business. First is to award bids for the Davis Road Storm Sewer and Stormwater and Sewer Extension. Sorry about that. This comes from John Pike, our Director of Engineering. Bids for the above referenced project were received by the Board of Public Works and Safety on Wednesday, January 17th of 24. 4 bids were received as follows. Atlas Excavating, Inc., $1,819,665. Davidson Excavating, Inc., $2,423,685.13. JJC Excavating, $1,519,419.10. And Yardberry Landscaping Company, $2,439,643. Attached is the bid recommendation from the design consultant, American Structure Point, indicating that the bid for JJC did not include all the required documentation for a responsible bid, and therefore they were eliminated on the basis, and I concur with that recommendation. Therefore, the lowest and most responsive bid received was from Atlas Excavating, Inc. in the amount of $1,819,665. I recommend the Board of Public Works and Safety award the construction contract to Atlas Excavating, Inc. in the amount of $1,819,665. Can we get a motion on that, please?
Make a motion to approve and award the bid to Atlas Excavating, Inc.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is to consider the Berkeley Road reconstruction. This comes from John Pike, our Director of Engineering. Attached for your review and approval is supplemental number 1 for the above referenced project. The supplemental is due to rescoping to include a study to address a potential architectural finding found during the environmental review process. This supplemental will be proposed to the MPO for a federal proportion, of 80% federal, 20% local. The increase is $29,500, and then not to exceed will be up to $576,300. I recommend the Board of Public Works and Safety approve the attached supplemental agreement number 1 with Beam Longest and Neff LLC. Can I get a motion on that, please?
I would make a motion to approve supplemental agreement number 1.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is to consider change orders number 1 and 2 for the Tudor Drain Relocation Project Phase 1B. This comes from John Pike, our Director of Engineering. Attached are change orders number 1 and number 2 for the above referenced project. These change orders are for unforeseen changes and conditions encountered during the project and have been reviewed and approved by our consulting engineer, resident engineer, and myself. Change order number 1 is a result of items added to a soil and water pollution prevention plan as mandated by IDEM, and the increase of the contract amount is $14,909. Change order number 2 is a result of continual substandard soil conditions requiring undercutting the subgrade beneath the pipe to create a suitable base on which to lay the pipe. And that contract amount increase is $69,948.24. The original contract amount was $6,199,509 and is being modified to $6,284,366.24 by change orders number 1 and number 2. I recommend the Board of Public Works and Safety approve change orders number 1 and number 2 to modify the contract amount. Can I get a motion on that, please?
Make a motion to approve change orders number 1 and 2.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is to consider change orders number 5 and 6 for Tudor Drain Relocation Phase 1A. This also comes from John Pike, our Director of Engineering. Attached are change orders number 5 and number 6 for the above referenced project. These change orders are for unforeseen changes and conditions encountered during the project and have been reviewed and approved by the consulting engineer, resident engineering, and myself. Change order number 5 is a result of hydro excavation required for an unforeseen utility conflict and increases the contract amount by $4,697.85. Contract modification number 6 is the result of continual substandard soil conditions requiring undercutting of the subgrade beneath the pipe to create a suitable base on which to lay the pipe, and the increase for the contract amount is $63,240.30. The original contract amount was $3,225,629, was modified to $3,598,600.82 by change orders number 1 through 4, and is being modified to $3,666,538.94 by change orders number 5 and number 6. I recommend the Board of Public Works and Safety approve change orders number 5 and number 6 and modify the contract amount. Can I get a motion on that, please?
Make a motion to approve change orders number 5 and 6 on project number C2203-1A.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is to consider Howard County Government 50/50 sidewalk project. This also comes from John Piker, Director of Engineering. Submitted with this memo for the Board of Public Works and Safety's consideration is a signed 50/50 sidewalk application showing the city is participating in a 50/50 sidewalk replacement project with Howard County. Specifically, the sidewalks along the north side of the courthouse on Walnut Street, as well as the west side of the Howard County Government Administration building on Main Street, will be replaced under the 50/50 sidewalk program. As this project is substantially larger than typical 50/50 programs, I am submitting the following for the board's approval. Howard County government personnel engaged a designer to design the project in conjunction with the City of Kokomo's Engineering Department. Subsequent to the city engineer and county approvals of the design, the project was publicly bid and through the Howard County government. After evaluation by county personnel, it was determined that Hearn Construction was the lowest and most responsive bid. Attached is a copy of those bids. Pursuant to the 50/50 application, the city is committing a total of $172,438.63 as specified in the application. Payment may be released to Howard County in a lump sum or distributed as directed by the city controller in Howard County. County personnel will be responsible for the project management, pay estimates, and administration. County and city personnel will jointly conduct inspections to ensure the standards set forth in the bid documents are followed and completed appropriately. I recommend the Board of Public Works and Safety approve the expenditure set forth above. Can I get a motion on that, please?
Make a motion to approve the 50/50 sidewalk project with the Howard County government.
And I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is to consider the Northeast Sanitary Sewer Extension Project. This also comes from John Pike, our Director of Engineering. Attached are pay estimates number 3 and 4 for the above referenced project submitted by the contractor, which has been reviewed and approved by our consulting engineer. These documents reflect actual quantities placed in the field or stored materials to date and agreed to by the contractor, Davidson Excavating, Inc., the consulting engineer, Donahue and Associates, Inc., and the engineering department. Pay estimate number 3 represents the construction quantities and stored materials completed from September 1st of 23 to November 30th of 23. The total amount of pay estimate number 3 is $411,414.35, plus 5% retainage of $20,570.72, resulting in a total request of $390,846.63. Pay estimate number 4 represents the construction quantities and stored materials completed from December 1st of 23 through December 31st of 23. The total amount of pay estimate number 4 is $328,649.46, less 5% retainage of $16,432.47, resulting in a total request of $312,216.99. The original contract amount was $2,454,226.17. Therefore, I recommend the Board of Public Works and Safety approve pay estimates number 3 and number 4 and the amounts of $390,846.63 and $312,216.99 to Davidson Excavating, Inc. Can I get a motion on that, please?
Make a motion to approve pay estimates number 3 and 4 on project number C2304-1A.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is to consider project number C2403-1A for Tudor Drain Relocation Project Phase 2. Attached for review and approval are plans and specifications for the above referenced project. This project includes increasing one existing regional detention area and filling a portion of a second near Smith Road and Toby Pike, as well as the installation of approximately 2,300 feet of 60-inch diameter reinforced concrete pipe. I recommend the Board of Public Works and Safety approve the attached plans and set date as February 28th of '24 to receive bids. Can you get a motion on that, please?
Make a motion to approve the plans and specifications on project number C2403-1A and set the date to receive bids as February 28th, 24.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. And last today is to consider the expansion of our Security Pros camera system. This comes from the Controller's Office. Attached for your review and approval are two contracts from Security Pros as an expansion of our city's current system. The first adds cameras to both city-owned parking garages on Union Street in the amount of $50,861.11 for equipment and installation plus annual fees. The second adds 20 emergency call buttons along the city's trail system for added security and connection with emergency personnel in the amount of $45,434.38 for equipment and installation plus annual fees. The total amount of equipment installation is $96,295.49, which will be paid from unrestricted ARPA funds. I recommend the Board of Public Works and Safety approve both contracts with Security Pros. Can I get a motion on that, please?
Would make a motion to approve the contracts with Security Pros.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Do we have any correspondence today?
We do not.
Alrighty, any items from the public? Hearing none, items from the board? Nope. Alright, last today is to approve claims in the amount of $5,157,843.03.
Would make a motion to approve the claims.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries, and we are adjourned. Thank you.